on 2K Sports. For tonight's game, we'll be watching the Golden State Warriors as they go up against the Milwaukee Bucks. Well, for Milwaukee, they're looking to come out strong and make their mark early. They have to look at this game as a great opportunity to do just that. Got a couple of minutes here before tip-off. Let's talk about the best of the best. The category this time around, ball handling. Kenny, who's got the best handle?
The best handle in the league right now? Oh, easily. Kyrie Irving and Steph Curry.
Oh.
I'm going Kyrie number one, Steph Curry number 1A. Because
That's my alarm,
I
Andy.
say this, Steph Curry has to use his handle.
It's the NBA on 2K Sports. This is Kevin Harlan alongside Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony with Doris Burke on our sideline. A contest between conferences, Oracle Arena, Oakland, California, where the Warriors take their home floor. Tip-off goes to Milwaukee. Monroe against Bogut. Monroe's shot is good. Monroe's got the opening basket of the game for the Bucks.
Defensively, that possession better not start a trend because they just handed him 2 points. And Greg Monroe really has had a good young career despite playing out of position for much of it. He has the size and skill set of an agile center, but was made to play power forward in Detroit once they drafted Andre Drummond. And that took some getting used to.
Here are the starters for Milwaukee. Filling out the wings, it's Middleton and Antetokounmpo. Monroe is out there with Jabari Parker. And it's Carter Williams in at the 1 spot. Offensive rebound. Monroe's shot is good.
Just lazy defense on the glass there.
Well, nobody boxed out. Nobody put a body on anybody else. Things like that not only drive the coach crazy, that stuff gets under my skin.
Now here's Curry. And Durant gets it to go. The assist by Curry. We're talking about Greg Monroe, and Greg, you gave us a nice little synopsis. He doesn't have Clark the long-range jumper. Teams are now asking out of that position in this day and age in the NBA.
Yeah, more teams want that stretch power forward. He's not super athletic. Where he does his greatest damage is in the painted area. There's still value in that.
And he gets it to go. Thompson's got his first points of the game.
And Clark, that's really deflating for a team to cough up the ball and have it turn into points immediately on the other end.
You know, Greg, it feels like giving up 2 baskets, the one you didn't get, and then the one you allow the opponent to get.
Monroe's shot is good. The first quarter of action, 2 minutes in. To the middle, stolen by Middleton. And there's the call on easy breezy. That'll be his second foul of the game.
And that's 2 fouls for him very early in this ball game. He'll probably have to spend some time on the bench before halftime.
Harrison Barnes, he's checked in for Durant. Now, here's Antetokounmpo. Makes it off the glass. Antetokounmpo's got his first basket of the night.
There it is again. On a lot of their possessions this first half, they've established great position inside.
Yeah, just getting the ball into the post has to be option number 1 for them right now. And really, the Warriors had an amazing regular season last year. Just from a historical standpoint, it was one of the best ever.
Warriors trail by 4. Curry And another three for Golden State. And so it's Milwaukee now. Antetokounmpo with the ball. Picked up by Thompson. Carter Williams dishes to Monroe. The second chance effort. So he gets the whistle. Contact on the way up and 2 shots coming up. And guys, what do you think about the offensive approach we've seen so far for the Bucks?
Guys, right from the start, it's been apparent they're determined to establish a presence in the paint.
The other thing they've had going for them tonight is their passing. I mean, doing a nice job. Plenty of their points early on coming off assists.
And the Warriors making a change here. Durant's checked in. Milwaukee also making some changes. John Henson's checked in for Jabari Parker. Mayo comes in for Chris Middleton. And Jared Bayless subbed in for Michael Carter-Williams.
And guys, when you look at O.J. Mayo's statistics over the past few years, nothing really stands out. But then you watch him in games, especially in clutch moments, and he can seem like the most dangerous guy on the floor. A scary, deep-range shooter who loves to take defenders one-on-one.
And the Bucks making a change here. Plumlee's checked in.
And sometimes he can hit that deep three, but it's not a high-percentage shot for him.
Yeah, even for him, that's out of his range. They are not rotating nearly quickly enough on defense down low. Got to get quicker there.
Just no resistance on the interior.
On the topic of O.J. Mayo has value in this NBA.
Yeah, he really does. I mean, he's multi-skilled, good size, sees himself as a superstar, and yet that sometimes derails him being as effective as he could be because he just can't quite get comfortable in that role of being a backup.
Durant for 3. Good, and Curry gets the assist. 13 points for Easy Breezy.
12 straight points off of three-pointers, and the D looks shell-shocked.
And guys, now that they're rolling from out there, the defense has to really get up into them. You've got to almost be in their jerseys to try to deny those looks. Tell you what, he's not an easy guy to stop when he's got his sight on the rim.
Never has been, never will be. He is a determined finisher.
Did he just go chop-chop there with that one-hand tomahawk slam?
And it's Harrison Barnes with the foul. So that will be his second foul of the game. We're in the bonus, and we'll go to the line to shoot 2. That free throw, no good. Good on the second free throw. Outside, Green. Here's Barnes. Again, Golden State.
And both teams on fire from the opening tip.
Well, I don't doubt it, Greg. We're going to have an entertaining game of basketball here today. I mean, I think it's pretty obvious that's the case.
The offense coming free and easy as we wrap up the first quarter. Warriors lead by 4, and will return shortly. And Steph Curry, a player within the gym range. He told us about his comfort stretching the floor. I was going to say, Greg, how big must that hoop look to Steph Curry? And tough to guard might be the understatement of the day.
I mean, he is just an insanely great shooter. I mean, arguably, I don't think there's an argument. He's the best shooter in the world. The argument is whether or not he's the best shooter ever. And listen, I can imagine there's very few times that Coach Curry is not going to allow this splash brother to let her rip.
All right, the second quarter beginning in just a moment. And guys, what do you think about the offensive approach we've seen so far for the Warriors?
Well, I'll tell you what, they must have had a good shoot-around because they've been fantastic from long range so far, fellas.
Also, guys, the passing has been terrific in the first half. They'll be happy with all those assists.
And now let's check out the lineups courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go. Here's the second quarter of play. And Golden State, looking at who they've got. Steph Curry's out there with Livingston. Then there's Easy Breezy. Then there's Maurice Spates. And it's Ezeli in at the 5.
And what a double-double machine Greg Monroe is becoming. Top 6 for power forwards last season. Top 5 for centers. And his game is only continuing to evolve.
And there's the call on Easy Breezy. That's his 3rd foul of the game.
Already he's looking at his 3rd foul. I think the coach will probably look to sit him down until the 3rd quarter.
Barnes, he's checked in for Golden State. And Milwaukee also making a switch. Antetokounmpo's checked in, and it's Monroe finishing it off.
Nothing fancy there. Didn't need it.
Nope. His only concern right now, Clark, is getting the points on the board, and I don't mean style points.
I like the simplicity.
Well, there's also style just with the fact that he's able to have that kind of a finish, though. Still, I like that pretty one-handed flow.
That's going to be over and back. Not watching for the line that time. Durant's checked in for Ezeli.
Kevin Durant!
Second quarter of basketball, just over a minute and a half played. Curry kicks to Livingston. Here's Antetokounmpo. Finished off the break. Antetokounmpo's got his third basket of the night.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Yeah, and that's 4 straight field goals now, Greg, they've allowed from point-blank range. Can't happen.
Bucks trail by 8. Middleton outside. Here's Carter Williams, and it's another Milwaukee shot right there going in. Golden State's gone 7 of 9 on three-pointers tonight. Outstanding mark from long range. That one goes in for him, too, making it look easy. He's now 4 for 4.
That makes it 10 of their last 12 points coming from inside the painted area.
And really something that the defense... to address. And he is the ultimate when it comes to being a floor leader on the offensive end.
Yeah, you know, he's got a little bit of Greg Anthony in it. He has been that leader today. I think he's done a really nice job. Moving the ball and distributing it the way it needs to be done.
Well, Clark, I'm glad you referenced specifically why you thought he had a little Greg Anthony. I thought you were talking about my knees, my man. He looked a little hobbled out there for a moment.
Green, he's checked in for Durant. And Milwaukee with a change here, too. John Henson's checked in for Greg Monroe.
Oh, what a sweet stroke from Curry on that one.
Carter Williams, the pass to Antetokounmpo, and that one's good. Antetokounmpo's got 8 points.
They're forcing the ball inside, and it's working beautifully.
It really is. 5 out of 6 of their last field goals have come from the paint.
Maybe could have tried for a more memorable dunk than that.
And we know he's capable of those memorable dunks.
Yeah, and when he's got a lead.